Welcome back to Chasing the Wild. So today we're at a gun range, and today's Thanksgiving because tomorrow we can't get the gun sighted in because it's supposed to be really nasty. Saturday's the first gun season for deer, but right now it's just for small game. So we're going to start out with the 243, and then we're going to go to the 308. So we'll see which one I like better. So hopefully I like the 308 more because it has more knockdown power. But we're going to start shooting, so it's going to be pretty loud. So stay tuned to Chasing the Wild. That was a lot of kick. So we're gonna do a few more, and then we'll test out the 308. So I'm over here, but for the first time, at least I'm on the paper. I think I went like this, because it's over there. But my dad said to just pull the trigger and let it surprise me. So we'll go shoot another one, and hopefully that one's at least around this part. So let's start going back, and then we'll get another one.
Down here with Chase, his first time shooting a high power rifle. We're starting with a 243, and he took about 7 shots. I was a little bit skeptical in the beginning. First 2 shots were nowhere near close, and I was contemplating if he's even going to be able to go hunting. But we just kept working at it and working on form and how to squeeze the trigger and so forth, and he really brought her right in, and I'm confident he can go now. We'll go over the shots with you. I numbered them as we were shooting, so come up here, we'll take a look. This is shot number 1, his first shot ever in his life with a high power. Then he shot number 2 because he really jerked the trigger and flinched really bad. And then we discussed the trigger, how to squeeze the trigger and hold the gun tight. So now we moved up to number 3. Remind you, we're shooting 100 yards. Number 3. And then we come over to number 4 and number 5. Number 6 is back up in the orange. Number 7 is almost touching the orange. So I would say he's got about a 2.5-inch group at 100 yards.
Back at Chasing the Wild. So we had a fawn come like 5 yards from our blind, and then we had a spike come like 10 yards. that fawn was getting, like, it was like right by that tree right out there. So it was getting close. I think it's going to be a good morning with all the gunshots around. It's going to spook them all down here. So we just got in the blind like 10 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden I saw a head go up there. And then that fawn came running down, and then I'm like, is that a buck or a doe? And then it was a buck, but it was a little spike. So I wasn't going to shoot it, let it get big. Maybe next year it'll be a 6-point, but we're going to stay ready, and then hopefully we'll get something. My Uncle Mike and my cousin Michael are just like 20 yards behind us. So then if they'll shoot anything that way, or that way, we'll shoot anything that way, or that way. So it's going to be a good morning, but stay tuned. I missed her. It was a big doe. I think I hit a branch or just nicked a branch and it deflected off. But hopefully we'll get another chance at her. She was walking out sort of down that way, so maybe she'll come and do it. She didn't know that there was a gunshot. She just walked away. But we'll stay ready. So this morning my Uncle Mike and Michael were up here with us, and they didn't see much, but down here we saw 13 deer, and right down through there he did 2 backflips, and he got up and ran. And there's some blood all down through there, so we're going to track. Just sprayed everywhere.
This is where he went down, Chase. And he went down there and he went back up that way.
sprayed everywhere here. Like he fell down here and took off again. I don't think he's gonna be too far in. So we were here for a little while. We're gonna leave, it's almost lunchtime, but we didn't do the video earlier because there was nothing to record. But there was a doe standing up there, was a big doe, then shot it right in the neck, dropped it right there, 243, about like 120-yard shot down there by the gates. And when I went up to see the deer, there's another big doe behind it, so we're gonna go look up. I wonder how close we can get to that one deer that's bedded behind it. So this is the deer that I shot with my CWD tag. That's the virus that kills the deer because it eats their brain. It's a little smaller than it looked through the scope because we figured that it was a 150-yard shot. I said it was 120, but it's a 150-yard shot. Hit it right somewhere here, right here, because it blasted the fur off, and blew a hole right through it because we had ballistic tips. So this is the deer that I got, and after missing the other does, it's a redemption, so then I get my confidence back up. But she's pretty nice. We could have got her here, but then she took a step forward when we were getting ready, so there's a tree right here, but we got her in the neck instead. So, good deer. So we're gonna get her cut all up. We gutted her down at the place where we shot her, so we're gonna get her inside and we're gonna get it all cut up. Thanks for watching Chasing the Wild.